I think it's always surprising to realize how emotional these elections have always been. I mean, going back to 1796 and 1800 with, with Adams and Jefferson. I mean, to see some of the quotes that appeared in newspapers back then, I mean, Adams was called, they call a hideous hermaphroditical figure or something, and who had, they said he wasn't really a man or a woman. And Jefferson, his opponent said that if he were elected that, incest and murder would be openly practiced in the United States, and the Bibles would be banned, and and talk about you people thinking it was a life and death, election. It's kind of amazing, and all the way through, Andrew Jackson was devastated when he saw a report that suggested his mother had been a prostitute. Brought over to the United States. He was a Scots-Irish immigrant, and somebody suggested that his mother was a prostitute, and he was a result of this. One of my favorite criticisms came actually from the pen of Davy Crockett, who we know as this Western frontier settler, but who was also a congressman for a while, and he took a pen and totally trashed Martin Van Buren. He said if it wasn't, you talked about mutton chops earlier. He said if it wasn't for his mutton chop sideburns, you wouldn't be able to tell whether he was a man or a woman, given the tight leggings or whatever he wore. And so, yeah, I think we tend to think that, the founding generation, they did this for idealistic reasons, and they did, but they were passionate and they wanted to win these elections, and they thought that this was life and death. And so I think that always surprises me.